Hello there. Welcome to another ship review. This is a ship review of the Watchdog 3 from Hope Tech. The Watchdog 3 can be purchased at the Hope Tech tower in Hope Town. I believe it, just looking at the style of it compared to some of the other Hope Tech vehicles, this is more like a multi-purpose craft. So let's look at the stats. As you can see, fuel 50, quite low, to be completely honest with you. You'd expect a little more. This thing can't jump very far. Hull 619, again quite low, but it is an A-class, so cargo capacity isn't bad for an A-class ship, especially a kind of an entry-level ship for the Hope Tech. We've got, like I said, an A-class reactor providing 23 power, a crew of 4, which is kind of impressive given that this is quite a small ship. 25 light year jump range, that's quite acceptable. I think that's above average for jump drives. It's got good shields, 550, but keep in mind I have a perk that increases my shields by I think 30%, so your shields will be a little lower. But then it's an A-class, so you know, A-class is you're more about speed than shields. It's got 22 particle weapon damage, but it's got 172 missiles, so it's, yeah, as you can see, it's packing 2 missile banks and 2 particle banks. Price-wise, it's around 140 to 180k, depending on your perks. I got it for 140, I believe. So yeah, let's go take a look at it, shall we? As you can see already, it's quite small, but it is an A-class, so. It's a unique design here. It's got these big engines at the back, or well, not big, I suppose. They're kind of medium-sized engines at the back, but it's got these large dual engines here for lifting it off. So you can, if I was to speculate, I would say that these vertical thrusters probably provide most of the lift and power, and these are just more maneuvering thrusters at the back. It's got these little bumpers and the docking bay at the front, which is kind of a telltale sign of Hope Tech ships. So we hop up the ramp here, and we have your standard Hope Tech cargo bay, nice and spacious, can store a lot of completely legal substances. And then if let's board this bad boy. Now you'll notice it's called Watchdog 3. I believe 3 denotes that this is an upgraded version. So early on in your game, you might only find the Watchdog 1, you might find a Watchdog 4 if you're later on in the game, but they're all about the same. So straight away, we're into what looks to be a computer area, potential crew workstation. Pretty small, but it's your typical Hope Tech. It's form over function, or no, function over form, I believe is the setting. This is the cargo bay, so looks like we only have very little floors. So if we hop up, I just heard a door open. That was Vasco. Ignore him. I'm gonna have to climb the ladder because. So. Not a lot of room in this ship, but then it's what you're paying for. Excuse me. Oh my, yeah. Okay, this second floor here, we have a small little entryway that leads to the cockpit.
It's a beautiful day to be alive.
As you can see, I have my max crew of I think 4, and we're already a bit overcramped. Yeah, cool to me. So we've got one of the standard kind of Hope Tech piloting cockpits. We've got a room for a co-pilot and a navigator there, or weapon specialist. And then we have the pilot seat here. So I'm expecting good things from this. I'm expecting it, because it's an A-class, I'm expecting some agility and some speed. Quick look at it, as you can see there, it's got those engines at the back, 4 engines, so it's got some power. But I think a lot of the power will come from those landing gear thrusters. So let's take it off, shall we? So we've enough pips, we can put power into the particle weapons. Thankfully, particle weapons deal damage to shields, and as you can see, yeah, those side thrusters give it a lot of power when it's taking off. Sadly, they're not active when it's flying, which is, I think that's just an oversight by Bethesda. So I'm gonna put we don't have as much pips here, but if we pull one out of the shield or the grab, we can get full. So as you can see, we've got missiles, 2 of them, and then we've got the particle cannons. It's got a maximum base speed of around 170, which is, it's impressive. And then boost speed jumps us up to, oh my dear lord, okay. Boost speed gets you to like 850. This thing can move very fast. We slow down a little bit. Agility wise, we're going to do a spin. It's not the most agile. Probably the fact that it's Hope Tech, you know, they're trying to store as much cargo as they can. Small package. But it's definitely a lot more agile than some of the other Hope Tech vessels. And then if we do a little quick, I'm going to go in third person here just to make this easier. Third person, it seems to handle a little bit more better. But that's just camera perspective. And then we can spin this thing. Quite quick at spinning. But yeah, that was a review of the Hope Tech Watchdog. Thanks for watching, guys.